Good morning, Internet. This is the Old Fat Dad, and welcome back to another beautiful day on the Goober Nation gun range. We are out here with something special. I've got some ammo that a lovely viewer of mine sent me, Chris and Matt with Guns, and they've got a new and upcoming YouTube channel that you should check out. But I want to say thanks to them for sending this out to me. And here is that ammo. It is some Winchester Power Point 42 Max. And as you can see on the side, the manufacturer claims it's going about 1,300 feet per second, and it's extra hefty with 42 grains behind it. In the past, I tried out Winchester's Subsonic 42 Max, and I was actually really happy with that. The bullets expand really well, and it was plenty accurate for small game hunting. So I'm really curious to see how this high velocity stuff performs. And here's a quick look at the actual ammo. It comes in a nice little plastic box. I really like these Winchester boxes, and it is a copper plated bullet as opposed to the lead plated bullet that the Subsonics were, and has that big old deep hollow point there. But nice looking cartridge overall. Pretty excited to put this through the tube and see how it does. What we're going to do today is start out with the ballistic testing. So we are going to do our small game simulator and a little bottle of Dr. Pepper, and finish off with the ballistic modeling clay. We got a little chunk here. Hopefully it warms up a little bit more today, and that'll soften up because it is a little bit cold right now and hard as a rock. And then after we are done with the fun stuff, we will figure out if the manufacturer's claims live up to reality. We'll shoot it over the chronograph, and we'll do some accuracy testing as well. So let's get started. Almost forgot to introduce our test platform. As usual, we'll be using the trusty rusty Ruger 1022, just the regular old Walmart version or Academy Sports. And we're going to be shooting with a Athlon Aries BTR Gen 2 4.5 by 27. That's right, I use tons of magnification when shooting 22s because these old eyes, they don't do so good anymore. All right, now let's get started for real. All right, first shot is gonna be on the small game simulator, which is, if you're not familiar, a can of dog food. It's got a tough skin, meaty interior, and it simulates, maybe a squirrel or a raccoon or your small game of choice. We're about 25 yards out, and I'm gonna give her a little poke here and see how our Winchester bullet performs. Here we go. Ooh, that was very interesting. It did a ton of damage. Let's go in there and check it out. Okay, let's see how that Winchester did. There's our dog food can right there, and it is pretty well mangled. All sorts of junk in there. Let's clean it out and see if we can take a look at the damage. Now, that's going to be the exit, which is very respectable. And that is going to be the entrance, which is actually pretty darn good. This is up there with some hypervelocity ammo. You see how much it opened up that can and it popped the lid? I'm actually really impressed. So this stuff looks like it will perform pretty darn well. Well, we got some very impressive results with the small game simulator. Let's move on to the pop bottle, and this is purely for entertainment purposes only. Just want to see if you're going to use this stuff as plinking ammo. Although in these times, plinking ammo is pretty much non-existent. But if you were so inclined, you just want to plink around and shoot some pop bottles, what kind of reaction are you going to get? So let's shoot her, old Dr. Pepper. We'll see how she does. Yeah, it'll definitely put a hurting on a pop bottle. Let's go check out the results. All right, we're gonna finish off our ballistic testing with the ballistic modeling clay, and unfortunately I left this stuff out all night and it was kind of a chilly night and it has not warmed back up, so I don't think we're gonna get a good representation of damage on the ballistic clay, but what we will get is a captured bullet, and we can take a look at how it expanded, how it did. And we're about 20 yards out here. Good small game distance. Let's see how she does. Uh-oh. I think it might have gone all the way through. Let's check it out. Here is the ballistic modeling clay, and fortunately we did catch that bullet. It is right there. Boop, 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 boop. And unfortunately it was super cold, so we don't get a really good look at what it can do, but you can see a little bit of expansion right there in the beginning, and that tapers down pretty quick. Let me pull that bullet and we'll take a look. And here is our bullet, and as you can see, it held together very nicely and it expanded really well as well. And what I like is that if you are planning on doing some hunting with this, then you can count on it not fragmenting. If you hit a body shot or a shot that might get into some meat, you can count on this holding together, finding your bullet intact, and not having to dig out any shards of lead from what you're trying to eat. Okay, we got the fun stuff done. Let's get down to business. Let's see how this stuff groups up. We're gonna do 3 groups, 5 shots each, and take a look at what kind of accuracy we get out of this Winchester ammo. Before we get started though, I just want to thank Chris and Matt again for sending this ammo out. It was really awesome, you guys. I really appreciate it, and you know, they sent on their own dime, and I appreciate the spending the money, but access to ammo is really even more difficult right now than actually buying it, and it's just really nice to have folks support me like that. Chris and Matt, I appreciate it. Just want to say it one more time before we get started shooting, and let's get going with our groups here. So 3 5-shot groups. We're at 50 yards, and we're gonna see what kind of accuracy we can wring out of our Winchester ammo. Here we go. I'm gonna shoot the center target first. See where we're landing here. Uh-oh. Looks like we got a failure here. And it is a failure to eject. It's interesting. I usually don't have a problem with high velocity ammo. Not sure what's going on there. Let's see if we keep on having problems. All right, first 5-shot group is down. Had that one hiccup there, but not too bad. Let's move on to the bottom left-hand corner of the target. Let's see how we group down there. Another failure to eject. So that is worrisome. I wonder why we're having so many problems here. Yeah, we fed another round, but it did not want to eject that one. That's no fun. Let's keep on going. Okay, the group looked a little bit better second group, so that's good. Let's go bottom right-hand corner. We'll finish off, and we'll see if we have any more problems, and then check out our groups up close. Here we go, bottom right-hand corner. Okay, that'll wrap it up for our groups. Let's go down there, check it out. I'll run it through my little ballistics apps, and we'll see what our measurements are. Here are our 3 groups, and first group, second group, and third group. Looks like the third group is the best. Let me go ahead and take a picture and get that ballistic app running, and we can actually see what the results are. From what I'm seeing though, it looks like we are hovering around that 1 inch at about 50 yards, so about 2 MOA grouping, which is really not that bad for high velocity ammo. And I can see this being perfectly good for going out squirrel hunting. Within 1 inch at 50 yards is definitely going to be headshot territory. Well, overall, I gotta say this Winchester ammo appears to be shaping up to be some pretty good stuff. We had very impressive results against our ballistic targets there. Blew that small game simulator totally apart and did okay on the pop bottle and the ballistic modeling clay. We saw that the bullet held together really nicely, expanded really nicely. In the accuracy department, again, not bad for high velocity hunting type ammo. So I'm going to go ahead and give a thumbs up to this Winchester Power Point 42 grain max high velocity ammo. Boy, that's a mouthful. If you can find it, you should get some. It seems to be some pretty good shooting stuff. And again, I want to thank Chris and Matt again, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.